In this video, I am going to solve this problem involving linear equations, actually systems of linear equations. So Ramsey paid $11 for 400 texts and 100 megabytes of data, while Lynn paid $19 for 200 texts and 500 megabytes of data. And the question is asking, how much does it cost for a text message and how much does it cost for 1 megabyte of data? So we define a couple of variables here. We define x to be the cost of a text, how much does it cost to send one text, and y is the cost of 1 megabyte of data. I should put 1 megabyte of data here. Now let's go ahead and set up the equations. For Ramsey, he used 400 texts, so 400. Each text cost x dollars, so it's going to be 400x, plus 100 megabytes of data, so 100 times each megabyte of data costs y dollars, so 100y. That must be the total money that he paid, which is $11. Now let's do a similar equation for Lynn. She paid $19, but how many texts did she send? 200. So it's going to be 200 times x is the price of a text, plus she used 500 megabytes of data, so it's going to be 500 times y, that must be equal to 19. Now I have two equations with two unknowns, and I can solve for x and y. In order to solve for x and y, this set of equations, it's easier to use elimination method in this set instead of using the substitution method. So I'm going to eliminate one of the variables, and I'm going to eliminate x first. That means get rid of the x. All I have to do is take the second equation and multiply it by -2 and then add it to the first equation. If I did that, I get the following. So this is my first equation, this one, and -2 times the second equation, which is this one. I'm going to add these two. So I'm going to add. So positive 400x, negative 400x, they're going to cancel. 100y minus 1000y is, by the way, negative 900y, and that is equal to 11 minus 30, which is equal to negative 27. Now I need to divide both sides by negative 900 because we are solving for y, negative 900. Now on the left hand side, negative 900 and negative 900 are going to cancel. That's going to give me y is equal to this negative, and this negative is going to cancel. 9 goes into this 3 and 9 goes into 900 100 times. So it's basically 3 over 100, which is, by the way, 0.03, or the cost of 1 megabyte of data, by the way, is 3 cents or $0.03. Now we can take this y value and plug it into one of the equations that we came up with. So let's go ahead and apply it to the first one. It's 400x plus 100y is equal to 11, or 400x plus 100 times y, but y is going to be 0.03, which is going to be 11. So it's 400x plus 3, remember, 100 times 0.03 is 3, is equal to 11, or 400x. If I subtract 3 from both sides, on the right hand side I'm going to get 8. Now I divide both sides by 400. That's going to give me x on the left hand side because 400 and 400 are going to cancel. And on the right hand side, 4 goes into 8 2 times, 4 goes into 400 100 times, 2 goes into 150 times, so it's going to be 1 over 50, or, by the way, which is 0.02. So x is equal to 0.02, or 2 cents. The cost of a text is 2 cents, or $0.02. Now you can plug in these values, x equal to 0.02 and y is equal to 0.03 into either of these equations, and you will see that you will get, for the first one, 11 on the left hand side. So this left hand side is going to evaluate to 11, and for the second one, if you plug in x equal to 0.02 and y is equal to 0.03, the left hand side is going to evaluate to 19, whatever we have on the right hand side. Similarly, for the first equation, 11 we have on the right hand side. Now, I hope that this discussion was helpful. Thank you very much.